Internet, let's do our daily crossword puzzle. Today we've got the Saturday New York Times for May the 2nd, 2026. The constructor is Hannah Slovut-Einertson. Will Shorts is the editor of the New York Times crossword, and I am John Appleseed, your host here on the channel. So we've got a good Saturday puzzle with lots of long stacked answers. One of these where we get long horizontal answers and then long down answers in each corner. So usually these shorter answers here in the top right and bottom left will probably be our first inroad into the puzzle. We'll see how we do. No theme for Saturdays usually, so that'll probably be true today. All right, one across is extremely ambitious projects. Not sure. One down, composite numbers. No, two down. 1994 compilation album for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I don't know that. Three down, how an annoying conversation might go on forever, maybe. Four down, road in a way. Nope. Five down, be in a decision-making position. Excuse me. Six down is Mulan antagonists. I think the Mongols? Shan Yu was the bad guy. What was he? The Huns. Yeah. Let's get down to business to defeat the Hun. That's right. Seven down. How we do party? Singer Rita. Okay, Rita Ora. I don't know that song title, but I do know Rita Ora as a frequent crossword answer. We've got this grid-spanning vertical answer here. Eight down, disappearing ink with a question mark. Maybe print newspapers that are slowly disappearing around the country. Nine down, be out. Not sure. Let's look at these acrosses just to make sure. 14 across, a bear. Nope, 17 across, handle in a theater. Handle can be a name, and in the theater you might use a stage name. An actor or an actress might do that. 19 across, rests on. Not sure. 22 across, hypnotized. Wrapped. Nope. 24 across, walk like a rhino. How do rhinos walk? I know a group of rhinos is called a crash, so it might have something to do with that. 27 across, blank Marzano tomato. I think that's a San Marzano. Okay, it doesn't seem to help with any of these down answers in this corner. Okay, let's move over to this corner with these short acrosses. Let's see if this helps. 10 across, lifeless. Limp is the first thing to come to mind for limp and lifeless. 15 across, like the Asian elephant vis-a-vis the African elephant. This reminds me of an old joke. I saw an elephant rob a bank. The cop says, well, was it an African elephant or an Asian elephant? I don't know. What's the difference? And I think the difference was the African elephant has big ears. The Asian elephant has small ears. So which was it? And the guy says, I don't know. He was wearing a mask, a stocking mask. Yeah, so, can we put in eared or something like that? Big eared? I don't think that fits. 18 across, Women's Basketball Hall of Famer blank beard. I'm thinking of Sue Bird. That's not correct. 16 down, buzzed. No. These longer down answers. Supporting structure. A lattice. Doesn't fit. Lattice work. Does that fit? That seems like it's too short. Yep. 11 down is three-peating NBA champs from 2000 to 02. Beginning with an I, maybe Indiana, the Pacers. Does not fit. Limp could be wrong. Weren't the Lakers big then? Or the Bulls, maybe. 12 down, preceder of C, or horse. C capitalized. We're probably looking for the name of a sea. The Black Sea, the Arctic Sea. Residence without a title. Not sure about that. That's the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. Harshest punishment a website can give. 20 across would be a you're banned, but I think the harshest ban is a perma ban. I like that. 23 across, don't look. I won't. 23 down, iPod model, iPod Nano, just from word association, comes to me there. We've got some short answers here in the middle. Let's try this. 25 across, follower of box or bumper. Boxcar, bumper car. 28 across, Alice in Zombieland author, blank Showalter. Don't know that. I don't like zombie movies and books. That seems creepy to me. 30 across, summer camp competitions for which teammates dress similarly. I don't know what that is. Symbols of success. 25 down, heavenly sounding instrument. Sorry. Heavenly sounding instrument, also known as a bell piano. And there is some kind of instrument called, I would have said it was like a celestial or something, but I think a celeste. Heavenly sounding made me think of celeste, as in celestial, dealing with the heavens. Disappearing ink, maybe a temporary tattoo. Does that fit? Or temporary tattoos? Yeah, ink can be tattoos, and temporary tattoos would disappear. So this might be Lena or Xena Showalter, for the author of Alice in Zombieland. Competitions. 31 down. Traditional gift for a 5th anniversary. I don't know what that is. Wood is one of those early anniversaries with 4 letters. Minty candy brand, beginning with a Y. Candy. Minty candy. Nope. Winning X or O. Is that tic-tac-toe? I think, I never knew this, but I think the name of the game tic-tac-toe refers to the 3 X's you need to place successfully, and toe is the last one. Let's try wood and see if that helps for the traditional gift for a 5th anniversary. A York peppermint patty, of course. Okay, that is a minty candy brand. That does help. Pass along online for 21 down is to repost or reshare with that RE ending we have. So then a supporting structure is a framework. All right, let's take out limp because nothing seemed to help with the downs there. Let's go with framework. For a supporting structure, then color wars, is that a thing you would do in summer camp? Maybe. Did I do that in scout camp? Giraffes lack them. They have ossicones. Okay, ossicones are the little bits of on top of a giraffe's head. I guess that is in lieu of horns. 26 across, drops while running, say. You might have drops of sweat while you are running. I think that's what that means. 23 across, don't look. No peeking gives us that same sense. So let's try the LA Lakers for the three-time NBA champs. 12 down, procedure of sea or horse. There's an Arabian sea and Arabian horse. 13 down, residents without a title might be tenants. They don't hold title to the land, but they live there. So lifeless is flat. Yep, that fits as well. Rarer for what the Asian elephant is. Doesn't have anything to do with the size of the ears. Alana beard and buzzed. You rang. Okay, there we go. All right, that is that corner done. I'm going to guess 30 across is Color Wars, the summer camp competition. 32 across, soft rock. Talc is the softest mineral on Mohs scale, I remember, from high school science class, and reminded of it in a few crossword puzzles. But that is too long. 38 across, when tripled, a response from Hamlet to Polonius. Not sure. 41 across, it's here today, but may be gone tomorrow. It's here today, but might be gone tomorrow. 44 across, me first. Nope, 46 across. Actress Donovan of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Don't know that. 49 across, rotisserie roasted Turkish dish. Is that doner kebab? It hangs on that spit in the window. Let's try kebab. I think the most common spelling would be K-E-B-A-B. 41 down, told a tale. Maybe it's donor, because I think told a tale is probably some kind of past tense verb ending in D. So let's try, I don't know what donor means in Turkish. I guess it's an adjective for what kind of kebab it is. Maybe it means lamb or something. Told a tale, lied. It's here today, but might be gone tomorrow. Me first. Yeah, I get it. Something. Don't know this actress's name. 51 across is joins a union with a question mark. So maybe you're a union of marriage. Weds. Works. Put up with for 32 down. 33 down, call it. Nope. And 30 down, touched, lovingly caressed. 28 down, symbols of success. All right, let's look at the acrosses again. Soft rock. Slate. Is slate a soft rock? Words. That's rings a bell as a Shakespeare quote. Words. I guess that's from Hamlet speaking to Polonius. It's here today. Is it a toad? Some kind of toad? Is it an ad, an advertisement? Actress Donovan. Put up with, to swallow. Can mean to endure something. I'm thinking maybe Elise for the actress Donovan. Call it. And symbols of success. I'm going to guess Lena is the most likely word in my imagination for the name of this author. Then load. Shale. Shale is a soft rock. Gold. Gold stars are a symbol of success. You might get one on your forehead in kindergarten. Gina Showalter. Okay, I'll allow that. The latest fad is here today and then gone tomorrow, or maybe gone tomorrow. I'll start. It is a Celesta. I thought the ending might be different in Celeste. Okay, Celesta is the name of the instrument. I'll start for me first. You call a hotline. That exclamation mark after the clue is just something literal. What do you call a hotline? Yep. Okay, so that's another corner done. Okay, we've got 2 corners done. Let's see if we can finish this off. 42 down. Hand grenades informally are frags. Fragmentation grenades. 48 down is credential for many a CEO. They probably have an MBA. 45 down, film director Johnson. Might be Ryan Johnson. I really enjoyed those Glass Onion films. 43 down, Full House father. Was Bob Saget. What was his character's name? Danny, I think. 40 down, cutting tool with an arch. Don't know. 35 down, little girl in Italian, I think is bambina. $36 down, brand whose name doubles as instructions for its product. Not sure about that. 37 down, formal speech. Oratory might fit. 35 across, one wrapping up a meal before eating anything with a question mark. Okay, a boa constrictor would wrap up its meal before consuming it. Common parade site. Not sure. 43 across, rounded up. Something that is up and rounded would be a dome. So a domed building would be rounded up. I think that's what that question mark is doing there. 45 across, establishment that might have a buck a shuck promotion. A buck a shuck. Is that kind of a peel your own corn kind of thing? Is it some kind of bar? Buck a shuck. I don't know what that means. 47 across, a sign on a convenience store window. Did I maybe spell? Yeah, I made tattoos plural to make it fit, but if I added the right number of T's at the end, I would get temporary tattoo for the disappearing ink. Then ATM inside might appear in a convenience store window. So if we fix that spelling of tattoo, I think this will help. Flip is to go bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Have I gotten a song yet? I thought I sang something. Moving on. So anyways, maybe. Cutting tool with an arch. Okay, yeah, some kind of saw. Brand whose name doubles as instructions for its product. 1 a day. Vitamins tells you to take 1 a day. Formal speech is an address. Common parade site, let's try band for that. 76 trombones led the big parade with 110 cornets right behind. A bow saw. Oh, you can shuck oysters, can't you? Okay, a raw bar would have oysters and other seafood out on a bed of ice, and you might get a buck a shuck. To shuck each oyster costs a buck. I guess that works. Okay, that's 4 corners done, plus the center section. So let's see if look up here again and see if we can get it. We got some crossing letters to work with. Extremely ambitious projects, like the project Hail Mary. They are long shots. Be out is to sleep. Bear is au naturel, in the state of nature in French. 19 across, rests on composite numbers. Are these musical numbers? I'm not sure. I don't know this album title from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. How an annoying conversation might go. Okay, a little like 2 ends here. Is it not long shots for extremely ambitious projects? Pretty sure about au naturel. Don't know. Rode in a way. To ride someone can be to tease them, to kid them. Is it nagged? Moonshots is another way to say that. An extremely ambitious project. That's a real moonshot. Then we can get nagged for rode in a way. To be in a decision-making position is to steer as a car or a ship. Rests on. Lodges on. Hypnotized. You are under the influence of hypnosis, maybe. Walk like a rhino. I guess rhinos would plod heavily, I guess. So composite numbers are mashups. We're talking about musical numbers, I think. Mashing up 2 different songs. Out in L.A. sounds plausible for an album title. And an annoying conversation might go on and on. It rests on, it hinges, and our success hinges on me putting an end to finish the puzzle. I think that's right. Here we go. A bit under 20 minutes, which I think is a usual time for me for a Saturday New York Times puzzle. I liked this one. I didn't get much to work with in the top corner of the puzzle. I think this corner was a little bit easier for me, as I thought it would. Getting these shorter answers to start with helped, although Alana didn't come very easily. And I had limp. Yeah, it wasn't until I got maybe one of these crossings down here that I thought I think maybe this K told me limp is going to be wrong. Let's think of something else. And then things started to click up there in the top right. Had trouble with this soft rock shale. I had thought slate for a minute, so shale, I guess, works. And raw bar was also difficult to think of. Buck a shuck. I was thinking of shucking corn, which is something I did as a kid, you know, sitting around the table shucking the corn before the big barbecue. We didn't have oysters where I grew up, so when I think of shuck, I think of corn rather than seafood. All right, that was a good one. Thanks for joining me. Please come back for more puzzles and games, and I'll see you next time.